Hey everyone, it's B, and today I'm going to be talking about things to do on a no scroll day. So, the reason why I'm doing this video is because I started my summer off going crazy on Instagram and Facebook, scrolling through all the reels, and honestly, I didn't see much point in it. I wasn't being productive, I wasn't feeling my best. So I decided once a week I would do a completely scroll-free day. And I thought I'd share some of the ideas of which I have managed to stop myself from scrolling throughout the day. So let's go. So, my first thing is that I am a total bookworm. I've got plenty of books on my bookshelf and I thought maybe it's worth getting through them. So, currently I'm in the middle of the Divergent series by Veronica Roth. And let me tell you, it is amazing. I couldn't put it down. I read just before bed, and let me tell you, it was astonishing. I'm currently on the second book, Insurgent, which has this gorgeous purple cover. I know the text is backwards, but it's a gorgeous colour. And it's a series of 4, and I have all 4, and there are movies out, so I'm hoping after I finish these, I'm going to do a movie marathon, which is going to be amazing. And finally, I want to read Breakfast at Tiffany's, which I got from Waterstones. Yeah, Waterstones, where we found this gorgeous cover just before I came home from uni, which is amazing. Another thing I want to talk about is going outside. I love to be at home, but I feel like if I stay at home too much, I get really stir crazy. But I live in a beautiful town, so I always like to go and explore. Admittedly, I always go to the same spots. But getting out, getting that fresh air has really helped me. And I absolutely love it so much. I'm hitting about 8,000 steps a day just from going outside. And that is amazing. So that links into my next thing I wanted to talk about, which was working out. So yes, I go for walks, but sometimes that is part of my workout. So my walks can vary anywhere from half an hour to like an hour and a half, which is crazy, I know, but I just love going for walks, putting on a podcast, putting on some music, and just walking. It's so nice. So another type of workout I do is I do Pilates and weights. So with that, I use the website Aloe. I know Aloe Fitness is very much in right now, and all of their clothes and everything like that. I don't wear those clothes. I rock up in my Sports Direct outfit. You know, nothing fancy, but it does the job. And I love how it makes me feel afterwards, because I'm not on my phone. I set it up on my monitor, which is behind you guys. I set it up on my monitor, and I just do it. It takes me about half an hour, and let me tell you, I feel so much more focused because of it, and I love it so much. So workouts are always 100% worth it, and they have different levels. So I'm currently doing like moderate beginner because I am not very sporty, nor am I very fit, right? But it's honestly so worth it because I'm already seeing such a difference in myself. So, another thing I really enjoy doing is playing video games. And I've got my really cute Switch, right? Purple and orange, adorable. And as you can see, I have got Animal Crossing loaded right now. I can play Animal Crossing for hours at a time. Let me tell you, it's gotten to the point where I have to put a timer on so that I don't play Animal Crossing. But I love Animal Crossing, I love Minecraft, I love Spyro. Anything cozy that you can just keep playing and keep playing is my go-to. I absolutely love it. And currently I've just restarted one of my islands on Animal Crossing. And my villagers are so cute. I love them so much. And I'm just starting to get like the new town hall, and we're getting villagers coming in via the campsite. And I don't know, there's something about Animal Crossing that just makes me want to keep playing and keep playing. Probably because there's an infinite amount of things to do. And even if I want to go out or I want to go out or I have plans, Animal Crossing is that thing where I can play for 20 minutes and I'll be happy, you know? It's not something that you have to sit down and play for hours at a time. You can play for 5 minutes or 2 hours. It's not a big deal. But stuff like that is so worth it and I love it so much. It's a really good way of getting away from your phone and getting away from that scrolling. I'm not necessarily trying to say, you know, all screen time is bad. It's not. We all work on our laptops and our tablets. We watch movies, we watch TV. It's the scrolling and the dopamine fixes and constantly getting that attention span shortened. Having that chance to sit down and do something for more than 5 minutes is such an amazing thing that I have realised after starting doing these like no scroll days. My attention span is shot. So being able to play video games for more than an hour is a feat for me. It's amazing. So seeing that difference in myself has helped, especially after doing those workouts. My focus is 10 out of 10. Just to finish off, I am going to talk about some projects that I'm doing. So obviously I'm starting YouTube as this is my very first video. Hello YouTube. I'm not planning on going crazy with it. I probably only post about once a week, but I just want to see where it goes. I don't want to make short form content. I don't want to make those minute-long videos where people just scroll past and go whatever. I want to be able to be that person that people come down on their phones, on their tablets and go, I want just a chill 10-15 minutes and put on something I've posted. I don't want to be one of those content creators who just like make things to scroll through. Admittedly, I have been trapped in a lot of doom scrolling, so I know like the classics, but I just don't want that to be me. And there's nothing wrong with it. Goodness no. I just don't think that's something I can do when I'm doing my no scroll days and I'm trying to stop myself from scrolling day to day. I don't think I personally could ever make the content that I'm trying to avoid. So I feel like long form or longer form content is definitely where I should be, if that makes sense. Not only that, I've also got my courses. So I'm currently doing something on LinkedIn Learning. So a little something about me, I'm doing biology in university. And R coding is a very, very big thing. So I'm doing 2 courses about R. And yes, my notes might be bright pink. And yes, it might be the girliest notes you've ever seen. But I'm still learning and I'm still enjoying myself whilst learning. Just because I'm on summer doesn't mean I have to stop learning. And I really enjoy the fact that I can still learn outside of university. Especially since I've got a coding module in 2nd year. And that just seems terrifying to me. But I feel like after these courses, I'm going to feel so much better. And having that as an output to keep my brain going, to keep it moving, to keep it fresh, it's going to be like so meaningful for my brain. And for me returning back to university, it's not going to be a big shock. You know, the jokes about, oh, I don't remember how to type or don't remember how to write, you know, at the beginning of the school year. I don't want that to be me. I want to go into 2nd year going, I'm prepared. I've got a planner. I've got my courses under me. I'm sorted. Let's do it, right? So having those goals and having those projects are really, really good. So that's really it, to be honest. Obviously, you've got things like part-time jobs you could do to stop your scrolling or just to have some more device-free time. For example, I tutor. I love my job. It's the light of my life. I love it so much. All my tutees are so sweet. But it's one of those things where you need to find what job suits you. You might love working in a restaurant and running around like crazy. Trust me, I've done it for 2 years. I love it to a degree, and then it's just like, no. No, thank you. Like, I can deal with it, but it's not my cup of tea most of the time, I'm afraid. But tutoring has definitely been my cup of tea, or cup of coffee, because I drink so much coffee nowadays. It's crazy how different everyone is, but so many people filter into the same types of jobs. You'll see someone in an office who loves doing theatre or loves doing rock climbing because that's very prevalent in Bristol. Or you'll see like someone like me doing biology. But then I love theatre. Theatre's a very big thing in my life, hence why it's always an example. But I also love working out. I love going for walks. I'm not a big fan of conservation. You know, all biologists, you go, oh, you might think, oh, you must love the environment, love conservation, and, want to save the planet. Yes, I want to save the planet. It's not something I want to study. I want to go into what do I want to go into? I don't know. That's the amazing thing about biology. Biology is just, there's so much unexplored, and there's so much explored that you haven't explored. It's the same with any field. There's so much to look at. You can't just break it down into one thing. And I find that in the workplace as well. And everyone, you can't just break them down to one thing. Everyone's got those little bits and bobs that make them who they are. And I just find that beautiful. It's amazing. Okay guys, that's been my first ever video on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye bye!